Hey guys, what's going on? Skyliner Productions here, and today we're going to be talking about the three main types of currencies in Disney Speedstorm. Now you can see these currencies in the top right of my screen right now. As you can see, we have sort of the silver kind of looking tokens, the blue looking tokens, and then the golden ones. And today we're going to talk about each three of them, how to get them, what you can use them for, if you should save them, if you should spend them, etc. And so for starters, let's talk about the one on the left. These are probably the least important currency. They are called multiplayer coins. And as the name implies, you earn them through various types of multiplayer events. For example, ranked multiplayer. If we go to ranked multiplayer, if we look at some of the rewards for ranked multiplayer, you can see I can earn some multiplayer coins every time I rank up. You earn 30 multiplayer coins no matter what. Except when you get higher, you earn 45, sorry. Apparently I'm not good enough to know that. But yeah, so you earn multiplayer coins by ranking up in ranked multiplayer, regulated multiplayer, which resets every week or so. You, depending on how many points you get different types of, different amounts of multiplayer coins, sorry. And then there are some limited events that can get you multiplayer coins too. For example, the Scarer Cup. Depending on how well you perform, you can get various multiplayer coins based on your performance. And multiplayer coins, what do you use them for? Well, if we go to the shop, they're really only used for cosmetics. For example, Goofy suit, how to ski costs 7,000, but it's just a suit. It's not going to help you in game. If we look, you get a Meg suit, Beast, Belle, that's really it. And then the multiplayer boxes, but multiplayer boxes, these aren't going to help you progress through the game. They're just going to give you cosmetic rewards. If like we can check the content, see all of this stuff, just like racing plates, mottos, cart skins, player skins, stuff like that. Just stuff to customize and deck out your stuff. So multiplayer coins, they're not that important in the long-term progression of the game. It's just if you want to look cool while you're racing, that's what multiplayer coins are for. So like for example, I'll buy a multiplayer box right now, see what we can get. Skip that animation. Look, for Beast we got Candlelight Gold cart color. So cool, yeah, it's not gonna help me in races, but it'll look a little bit cooler. I can make my cart gold for Beast now, so that's pretty nice. Multiplayer coins, they're harmless, they're fun, they're nice. Spend them, don't spend them, save them for whatever you want. It doesn't really matter in the progression of the game. The same is not true for the second type of currency though. We're talking about the blue ones, tokens. Now tokens are a lot harder to come across. If we go to ranked multiplayer, as you can see, we can earn some tokens, but while we're earning 30 multiplayer coins, we're only earning 5 tokens. And other things, for example, regulated multiplayer. If we check the rewards, we're not getting any tokens for this. There's no tokens in here whatsoever. Limited events, I think some of these might give you a few tokens, but not a lot. Yeah, I honestly, I don't think any limited events really give you tokens. Some of the starter circuits do give you tokens, just a little bit though. You're not getting a lot. See if we can check the rewards here. Yeah, see, most of these don't give you tokens at all. So tokens are going to be the hardest to come across, and when the game starts getting monetized where you can buy more things than just the founder packs, tokens are going to be the premium currency. Tokens are going to be what you have to spend money on. The actual cash is going to convert straight to tokens, making tokens the most important currency. Because this game is going to go free to play at some point, and when that happens, tokens are going to be your way to streamline through progression. Things you can spend tokens on right now already. I assume there'll be way more stuff to buy with tokens as the game goes on, similar to what Disney Dreamlight Valley did, where their premium currency now has a full shop where you can buy a ton of stuff with that. But stuff you can already buy with tokens is tiers in the battle pass, and I'm assuming you'll be able to buy the battle pass with tokens eventually in some fashion. That's just a guess though. But yeah, if you want to speed through the battle pass, you can spend all your tokens on that. However, I don't think that's a good idea. While yes, I could buy a bunch of tiers in the battle pass, I could get pretty far into the battle pass, but that's not going to help me in the long run. Sure, in the short term, I'll have more of all this stuff than other people who didn't spend on that. And that's why sometimes if you look at the leaderboard, you'll see people already have like level 30, like, you know, super high level Mike Wazowski or Sully's, because they're buying all the tiers in the battle pass and they're drained on tokens now. They have no more money and tokens, which is fine. But if you want to try and save your money in the future, don't buy the battle pass tiers, because by the end of the season, I'm gonna get to the same tier as everyone else. I'm gonna finish the battle pass just by doing my missions, doing the season tour, doing all that stuff. So in my opinion, I do not think buying tiers is good value for your tokens at all. I think you're gonna want to save it for more valuable stuff in the future when there is a bigger token shop and stuff like that. And even if we go to the shop right now, there's racing suits you can buy for tokens, unless you know you're going to be buying a ton of tokens in the future and you have a ton of money to spare, or you really, really like a racing suits. I would not buy that at all. Same thing with the cart parts, unless you really like the cart parts, don't do that. But like the star up packs, this is already better value than the battle pass in my opinion, because you're not going to get these 20 Shang shards from the battle pass or like in the future. This is a one-time offer that people aren't going to get unless they spend tokens. So this is something you could consider buying. We don't have a lot to gauge the value of the token right now though, however, just because there isn't a big token shop yet and not a lot of stuff to buy with tokens. But as of right now, these star up packs do seem to be the best value that you can buy with your tokens compared to everything else in the game. So if you're gonna buy something, I would buy one of the star up packs, in my opinion. But personally, what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to save them. I might buy a star up pack in the future if there's a character I really like, but in the meantime, I'm going to save them until there's more options, more stuff to buy with tokens, because again, like I've been saying, this is the premium currency of the game. Tokens are going to be what is sought after, what's going to cost you real money. So I think just stockpiling them isn't a bad idea at all and might help you more in the long run. Only time will tell. But anyways, on to the third and final currency, we have the yellow one. Those are season coins. Now, something important to note about your season coins is they will expire at the end of the season. So before the end of the season rolls around, make sure any season coins you have stockpiled up, spend them all on whatever you want, spend all your season tokens. Now, season tokens are, I think, the most versatile currency, because you can spend them on so many different things. Like just looking at the Hercules section of the shop, I can buy a cart skin for Meg, or I can buy a crew member for Hercules, the Hercules collection, that is. You can buy all of the shards in the daily specials, you can buy universal boxes, you can buy a ton of different stuff with your season coins, and that makes them very difficult to choose what you should spend them on. Now, in my opinion, I think the best bang for your buck is going to be the universal boxes right here. Now, if we look at the universal boxes, you can pretty much get shards for almost every racer and almost every crew member in the game, I think with the exception of the Monsters Inc. collection. And so if you keep buying universal boxes, if you're an active player, you keep playing this game, you keep grinding the season tour for seasons to come, you're getting the golden pass, and you keep spending your season tokens on universal boxes, eventually you're going to unlock everything. You're going to have every racer, every crew member maxed out at 5 stars. Sure, it's going to take a long time, a lot of grinding, but eventually, yes, if you keep buying universal boxes, this will be the fastest way to max out every one. Not one thing in particular, but everything over a long period of time. Now, if there's a character you really want to max out, you really want to unlock, then go down to the daily specials here. You can buy upgrade parts. Personally, I wouldn't do this. I would just get your upgrade parts from the limited events. You can buy crew shards and character shards too for sometimes season coins instead of tokens. And these are decent deals. I mean, in the long run, you aren't going to get more value, because if I look right here, for almost 12,000 season coins, I can get 2 Cogsworth shards. Now, I could do that, or I could buy a universal box for 10,000, and then I'm getting 3 or more shards just randomly. So you are getting more shards, it just isn't for a specific character that you might be interested in. So really it comes down to, do you want to progress everything, or do you want to streamline progression but you might not be getting as much value for your currency, if that makes sense. And there are other things you can buy with season coins as well, such as the cart color, like I said, or yeah, some of these crew packs. However, I don't think they're as great value. Again, this is another thing. Do you want to buy 2 universal boxes, or do you want 5 shards for one specific crew member? It's really up to you. Again, the universal box is more value. But yeah, I hope this clears up some questions you guys might have about the different currencies in this game. Let me know if you have any questions, what other stuff you want to see me talk about in relation to this game. And yeah, catch you guys next time.